私だけを見てほしい。ねえ、このまま二人でサボっちゃおうよ。
ダメっしょ。
You never see it come back. You say that my mind is too fast for a ride.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. I'm your host, Grant.
Yeah, I'm Josh.
Josh, what's up? How have you been?
Good, how are you?
All right, so today we're going to be looking at the Quintessential Quintuplets Season 2, for God's sakes. All right, so Josh, I've watched this. I reviewed this years ago.
Yeah, I recently watched that.
Yeah. All right, and we're going to talk about it. All right. So this show, actually, surprisingly, I just found this out. Tsuka Productions was actually the original studio for season 1 in the first one. I don't know if you noticed this was the difference with the animation. In season 2, it was actually Biburi Animation Studios. Did you notice there was a difference in the animation?
No, it looked more clear in the second one.
Oh, okay. They also had a new director, but it was the same writer. So this is just some interesting fact. Yeah, we're gonna get into the review. Don't worry. But yeah, this season was actually scheduled to premiere in 2020, but of course, due to the issues with you know what happened.
The world and
the anime was eventually delayed to air from January 8th to March 26th of 2021. All right, and that's pretty much the history there. Getting to the story summary, through their tutor Futaro Usagi diligent guidance, Nakano Quintuplets Academy performance shows rises from the improvement. Even in their path to graduation is still rocky. However, as they continue to cause various situations that delay an actual tutoring, Futaro becomes increasingly involved with their personal lives, further complicated their relationship with each other. On another note, Futaro slowly begins to realize the existence of a possible connection between him and the past he believes he has shared with one of the 5 girls. Oh. With everyone's feelings beginning to develop and overlap, they will be able to keep their bond. Will they be able to keep their bond strictly to that of a teacher and his students, or will they mature into something else entirely? What the hell does that mean? Mature into something else entirely. All right, so season 2 of the Quintessential Quintuplets. Josh, what did you think of it?
It was good. It was funny. It was very simple, and it was actually better than the first season. What do you think about it?
You think so?
I think it was. I think the plot was more clear and more.
Yeah.
It was also more interesting with what they were doing to each other, just for one person.
It was a lot of drama.
It was a lot more drama.
The season 1 felt kind of more like your standard kind of, harem anime where it's like, oh, this guy, he's in these girls' lives and nothing goes on because he's dense and he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
I hate that, by the way.
Yeah, so
I really hate it when it's like a harem and it's like the main character is so dense. It's like we love you, and it's like, huh? Did you say something? It's like, it's the worst. Here, Futaro actually kind of catches on. And
he does.
And he actually knows that a lot of them are kind of into him, especially like 3 of them.
3 of them. What was it? Nino. No, all of them.
No.
Nino, Itsuki, Ichiki, and also Miku. Those are the 4. Not the one. Not Yotsuba.
Yotsuba is like the one where it's like she like just kind of likes him as like a friend.
Yeah,
or
she sees him as like a brother and stuff.
Yeah, which
of the other ones, they were just like, nope.
Like, no, we love him and we're gonna fight for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and they played dirty.
Absolutely. More so than the first season, where in the first season, Miku was the main kind of focus, the love interest for the series. And then kind of as the show was going along, like it's like, okay, they kind of hinted that maybe they had a thing going on for him, but it was still like Miku. This one, it's like, oh no, like even Nino gets into this.
Yeah,
like
Nino, Suzuki, everyone.
Yeah. Oh, spoilers, by the way.
Oh.
Who cares? I did not expect for Nino to be the first one to convince.
Oh, you were trying to say Nino.
To confess, yeah, Nino. Nino was the first one to confess to Futaro, which was completely out of nowhere.
Very ballsy too.
Yeah, and I kind of like in the beginning. I mean, you saw season 1. I remember her being kind of a bitch, and just kind of like super like bitchy.
Yeah, she was a real dick.
Yeah, that was one of my problems with. Well, it wasn't a problem. It was just a thing that existed. But yeah, then here she's actually nice to the guy and actually like trying to help him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. That was pretty cool. I did feel bad because it's like then it was kind of like I kind of wanted her to go with this guy, but
Yeah, me too. I was kind of hoping for Miku because of how hard she worked just to bring his heart in. To be honest.
Right. No, I'm a Miku guy. All the
Yeah,
way.
Miku. And they done her really dirty too.
Oh yeah.
Ichiki really fucked her over.
Ichika.
Oh, Ichika. Sorry,
Yeah.
Ichika.
Yeah, I was actually warned about this years ago. Somebody left a YouTube comment saying that Ichika was going to be the worst, and I was like, "Well, what is he talking about?" I was like, "Oh, yeah, Ichika did everyone dirty." I was like, "Whoa."
Well, she
I couldn't
didn't do
believe it.
everyone dirty. She just did one. Miku, the most innocent and kindest one, did dirty. To be honest.
Oh, 100%.
She didn't really. Oh, and also she did. I think she did one with Ishiki too.
Yeah.
What was that?
No. Yeah.
Editing, huh?
Yeah. Ichiki was just. Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah,
Say it again.
exactly. That's what I mean.
Say it again.
I said that Ichika did dirty with Ishiki too. Remember when they kissed on the bell? That was Ichika. Ichika kissing.
That was
Futura?
Ichika?
Yeah.
Ichika was kissing him as
Oh, remember?
Ichiki.
Yeah, because remember she has all the disguises and she played all the disguises and she also played against what's her name again? Oh, Miku.
Yeah.
But also she also said earlier it's all a lie. Everything that happened to you was all a lie. So the kiss had to be leading to Ichika doing it, not Ichiki.
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, I didn't even think about it. I thought just Ichiki just kissed him, and then that was.
I don't think Ichiki would do that though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Ichiki's at
that
the
sounds
side.
like a little too like selfish.
Yeah,
for her.
Ichika would definitely do it because she disguised herself so she's hiding.
Yeah.
So,
Well, actually, okay. One thing I want to mention about season 2 because the first one was more kind of just generic and focused a lot on Futaro, which is not a bad thing. But here it actually focused a lot on like the bond and the relationship between the sisters, which are the quintuplets themselves. And that's kind of the main focus for the whole series because even at the end, it's like it's all about Miku loves her sisters. So I liked how they developed their relationship more. I did buy it in the first season, but here it's like they did a really good job, I think.
yeah, they also Futaro is also the same voice actor as the Yukiro Soma from Food Wars. I've noticed that too, and I actually I actually like the voice actor, and he was actually pretty funny as a character as himself.
Yeah.
It was actually all these girls were just idiots and stupid the whole entire time.
Well, that's kind of just the running theme that they're just stupid. I actually, now that I think about it, because there's another show that came out in between, like after, I guess, the Quintessential Quintuplets. I'm forgetting what it's called at the moment, unfortunately, but it was kind of a similar plot where it's like these girls, I don't think they were rich, but these girls, like they were, they sucked at a certain subject, and then they got a tutor, and then they start falling in love with the tutor because of course, because you know,
What a dick.
Ichika.
What
Yeah.
a dick.
I don't know why they have two. They have
s-
similar names.
Yeah, like
Not all of them, because like Yotsuba, Nino, and Miku I can like distinguish. Ichika and Ichiki, they kind of get me confused every now and again.
Sometimes Miku and Nino get me confused a little bit here and there. Sometimes.
Oh, not for me. They're like so distinct. I would think, in my opinion, though.
I get them confused because sometimes I'm just nodding off and then that's it.
Oh,
Then I forget.
oh, that's great. You're just watching this anime, and just like, oh, okay, I'm checking out.
No, because I get off work and I usually just go from there.
Yeah.
Watch some good anime and then I was like, just out of
Yeah.
it after that.
Right.
But it was a good anime and it was very interesting. It was my first love anime actually that I actually liked.
This was your first what? Romance?
Yeah, romance anime.
No kidding.
Yeah, I really don't really watch them.
I'm like obsessed with romance anime.
Oh, I bet, but I'm not.
Like that's all I watch at this point.
Oh yeah, no, this is my first one and it actually was really good. I actually really enjoyed it. I would actually be very excited for, you said possibly season 3?
Yeah, confirmed season 3.
Oh, confirmed season 3. Yeah, I'm actually really
Yeah,
excited.
because this season 2 leaves off on what I'm gonna say an annoying cliffhanger.
Yeah, Dick.
But at the very least, it's like because the first season it didn't leave off on a cliffhanger.
Wait,
but
who do you think it is though?
Who do I think it is?
You got the bride. Who do you think it is? I think it really is. I really think it's Miku still. I still have a heart.
Oh, I think it's Miku, and I would want it to be Miku.
But with the hairstyle and the color, it looks like Ichika's, not Miku's.
Yeah.
Because Miku's is dark brown hair, and hers is Ichika's is pink hair. So, and the bride had pink hair, so I was like, great.
But didn't they all have pink hair?
No, only Itsuki and Nino. That's
I meant like as little kids.
Well, yeah, as little kids they did, but remember they dyed their hair so they could tell apart.
Oh yeah, of course, that's the thing.
But I think you're right. I think it is. I don't know. To be honest, I really hope it is Miku.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee it's not Yotsuba because I just don't see that happening.
No, it's not Yotsuba, even though Yotsuba was the first one he met.
Yeah, so that was the revelation for this season.
Actually, no, it's not. It's actually Yotsuba and Ichika that met him. Remember, Yotsuba met him over there, buying the things, and then Ichika was the one playing the card game with them.
Yeah, so both of them met him when he was like
very little, like what, 5 or something? Well,
no,
he said
was
like
10.
He said 5 years ago.
Yeah, so he was like 10 or something.
10, yeah.
I assume like he's like 15 or something. But yeah, so that was the big like revelation towards the end, and I mean, I would say I felt bad for Ichika when he didn't believe her, but I mean, she just kind of did people dirty in the show.
She backstabbed her own sisters by pretending to beat them.
Yeah, so I did not feel bad for Ichika. I felt bad for Miku the entire show because I was like, damn, I need to see Miku get with this guy.
I really still think it's Miku.
It has to be.
I'm team Miku right now.
100%. I don't disagree with that. I mean, like, do you have anything more to say on the story?
No, I mean, pretty much everything I said was right now. But besides that, it's actually a good anime. You guys should all check it out. It's actually pretty solid.
Moving on to
yeah,
we're going to the end.
My bad.
Moving on to the presentation. We thought the story was good. Presentation, though, this is where we talk about the animation and we talk about the music. So, I mean, in terms of animation, I thought it was a step up. I have not seen season 1 though in a long time, so maybe you can fill me in on that.
It's a little more. I think it's a little more smoother than what it was. I think it's a lot more prettier too. I think it's more clear, more depict. So I think it's a lot better.
Okay.
It's not like the Attack on Titan changing studios where the old one looked good and the new one looks ugly.
Right, and it's probably not like it's definitely not like, you know, Ufotable going from like Fate Zero to like Fate Heaven's Feel years later and it looks amazing. Like, no, it's not that kind of difference, but it's definitely like when you watch season 1, I think it was a lot. I don't want to say slower, but definitely kind of more choppy. Whereas this one was a lot more like in motion and very smooth, and a lot more goofy kind of reactions from the girls I noticed. Because in the first one they were kind of more straight face. In this one
they actually have features and stuff.
Yeah, in this one it's like they kind of like they went off model a few times, and
I think it looked really good.
It was great.
Yeah, even though Futura was just dull, he made it seem like he was actually more interested in one girl than the others.
Oh yeah. I wonder who he prefers, really.
I really think
I think it's Miku.
I swear I think it's Miku. It's not Yotsuba. I don't think it's Nino, because Nino's the one too bossy for him.
Yeah.
Ichika is a dick, and then Ichiki is... I don't know. I think it's Ichiki or Miku, one of those two.
Even I feel bad for Ichiki, though. I don't want her to get with him.
I don't think Ichiki wants to be with him.
Who knows? Oh, and yeah, so the animation was good. Music... Not too memorable.
I didn't even pay attention to
the music was just kind of there.
I was just like, what's going on?
I'm checking out.
Exactly. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, the music, I didn't think it didn't really stand out for me. Like I can't think of a single tune in my head that would remotely remind me of the show.
Nothing for me. I can't. It didn't really. To me, it didn't even stand out.
Yeah, I imagine people are like, "Oh, this is the best part." Like, I doubt it. I doubt you're going into this show for the music. Like, oh yeah, I gotta get that music. This is no like you're not coming here for music, basically. No. So yeah, but overall, I would say the presentation was very, very good. Only issue I had was pretty much with the the music just not being that memorable. Final thoughts, Josh?
It was really good. The anime was not perfect, but it was like damn near close because of the story. Well, the second season, I think they topped it off a lot better with the second season than the first season because of the dullness. So in that storyline, that one's the better and perfect episode. I mean, perfect season. And
right.
It ran smoother. It was really, really nice, and it was actually funny. I actually got a couple chuckles out of it.
Right.
And I just think it was really good. And if I had to give it out like 10, what do you say?
Yeah, it's 10.
10, so like 8. And
That's
my first romance, so I don't know how the other ones are going to be compared to this one, but for right now, it's solid 8 for me.
I mean, if we're all right, if we're talking about like other harem anime, I mean, this is definitely, I mean, it's definitely one of my favorites. I'll say, because I've never, like, I'll watch a harem anime every now and again just for like shits and giggles. It's kind of fun. But, you know, none of them are particularly like like Shuffle. I remember it so fondly. It's like, no, I don't care. But like something like Monster Musume is like I really like that because it's super out there. This one was just like, I don't know. Like the first season I already thought was very good. The second season though sold me, and I'm excited for the season 3. I found out about this just a few days ago actually. I just found out like I saw like them selling figures in the stores. I was like, oh, did it come out? And then I checked. Yeah, it was airing. So I saw it and I was like, oh wow, I'm pleasantly surprised. So I will say this season 2 like completely surprised me. I don't remember what I gave the first season in my review years ago, but I mean this compared to that, I think this is a huge improvement. I don't really have any issues with it, except for I guess the cliffhanger. I've never liked cliffhangers.
I was so upset. I was like, oh, and then and I was like, oh no, you're not gonna tell us.
Yeah, I mean, like I did like this because there was actually some mystery, there was some drama. I liked the sisters. I really liked the bonding between them. I liked the relationships. So I'd have to. I agree. I think an 8 out of 10. I think this is a solid sequel, season 2. Follow up.
I thought it was really good, and I can't wait for season 3. I hope they don't bomb it.
Yeah, please.
Don't do it.
Please. Miku, do not make it Yotsuba. Imagine if it's Yotsuba. that would be insane. Let me
They have to figure that out on the next season what happened.
Yeah. I mean the books are out already, so or they're current. I don't know if they're I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so we both give it an 8 out of 10. There you go. I definitely recommend this show if you guys are able to watch it. It's worth your time. I definitely don't watch it if you're not into romance.
Yeah. If
you're not into romance, you're probably not going to like this show. I'm just going to be real with you. We recommend. That's all.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us for this extremely laid back episode.
Yeah, really laid back.
Seriously. Well, anyways, that's what we thought, ladies and gentlemen. Have you watched the show? Did you love it, hate it, don't care about it, or even mad at us for even talking about it? Leave it down in the comments down below. We love reading your thoughts. We read it all the time. What the fuck's the rest of my outro? Thank you, Josh, for joining me on this review. Fuck.
Let's just be honest. You can't do it. Thank you for having me, Grant. It was awesome. Thanks for having me.
No problem. No problem. Thank you guys for joining us. As always, I'm your host, Grant, for One Fair Review. Thank you guys for joining us. Until next time, as always, have a nice day.